elliptical base, it would be fully visible in top view. If we are looking from top direction, from here, if you look from here, this base would be fully visible. Hence, all these points A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H should be joined with the smooth curve with solid line like this. So join all these points with the smooth curve like this. So it would appear as an elliptical shape. Name the points. This is point E, F, G and H. And draw the generators like this. O2 tangent to this ellipse, and from O2 tangent to this ellipse on this side. Draw tangents. Don't cut to G or C. Don't join C and O. You draw these generators in such a way that it becomes tangent to this elliptical shape. After drawing this, our next object is to draw the position of this generator with respect to vertical plane. This is the axis of the cone, and in this condition, this O-A' generator, which is there on HP, means the cone is lying on O-A' generator, and angle between the generator on which the cone is lying, that is OA, and vertical plane is 0 degree. Means OA and XY line are parallel to each other like this. This is OA, this is XY line. Both are parallel to each other. In data it is given that this generator on which the cone is lying makes an angle of 30 degree with XY line, with vertical plane. So we have to tilt this top view in such a way that this OA makes an angle of 30 degree with XY line. So we have to redraw this figure over here at an angle of 30 degree, and then taking projection over here, and here we can draw its top view, its front view. Now here another method is also there. If we do not want to redraw all this diagram, just by drawing a reference line at an angle of 30 degree with XY line, we can draw the same object like this. Draw here a line which makes an angle of 30 degree with XY line like this. Draw a line, and this line makes an angle of 30 degree with XY line. So this angle is 30 degree. So what we have done, instead of tilting this object, we have tilted our reference lines. After tilting this, we have to draw its top view. So for that, what should we do? So for that, from all these points A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H, draw a line perpendicular to this reference line like this. The angle between this line and this line should be 90 degree like this. Here is A and here is A. So from A, draw a line such that this angle is right angle, right? Similarly, extend this line. From B, also draw a line like this. From C, from D, from E, F, G and all these points and H. Draw lines perpendicular to this reference line or this auxiliary plane. This is also called as auxiliary axis. You can name this axis as x1, y1 like this. And the previous one is xy. This is xy. You can write like this. Now to draw its top view, let me measure distance in front view of respective points. Suppose to locate point A, find out distance of point A dash in front view from XY line. A dash is on XY line. So here from A on XY line, point A would be there on X1, Y1 line or on reference line. So our first point would be on XY line over here. This is our first point A. To find out position of point B, let me draw line from point B like this. This line is drawn from point B. Measure the distance of point B from XY line like this. Measure this distance. XY line to B, this is the distance. Here point B is there or B dash is there. Here measure this distance XY line to B dash. Put it over here on this X1, Y1 line like this and cut an arc on this direction like this on this line, and it will cut this axis at one point somewhere here. That is our second point, that is B. This is point A, this is point B, right? Now to find out position of point C, what should we do? So for that, again, measure the distance of point C dash from XY line like this. This is the distance of C dash from XY line. Put it over here. From C, draw a line like this. This is the line which is drawn from C to X1 Y1 line, perpendicular to X1 Y1 line, and draw an arc like this. Arc should be drawn like this, and that will cut the line drawn from point C over here at this point. This is point C. Similarly, point D would be here. Find out position of point D from here. Measure this distance. This is the distance from D. Draw a line from D and cut an arc over here. So here would be point D. Mark that point. This is point D, somewhere here. Similarly, point E, measure the distance of XY line to point E dash like this. Measure this distance. From E, draw a line as this line is drawn, and cut arc over here from E to here. So here point E would be there. Similarly, point F would be somewhere here, and G would be somewhere here, and H. Locate all these points. Now join all these points with a smooth curve, and as we are looking from this direction, from here, now forget about XY line, think about this. Suppose this is our top view, this is top view, and here is the front view to be drawn. If you look from this direction, whether this bottom face would be visible or not. If we see here, from here, this face would be visible. Hence, join all these points with a smooth curve like this, and all this smooth curve would be fully visible. It would appear like this. So this is the base of the cone. Now identify the position of point O in this way. So for that, from O, draw a line perpendicular to this reference line like this, and measure the distance. O dash is on XY line, so O point would be here on XY line also. Mention point O and join O to this ellipse such that it becomes tangent to the ellipse like this. Join O with the ellipse such that the generators become tangent to the ellipse which is drawn over here. So this is the base of the cone, and also draw its axis. Its axis would be here. We know axis to be represented by long dash and small dash like this. So this is the axis of the cone in front view. Of course, this is not top view, this is front view. So name the view like this. In examination, it's compulsory to write name of view. This is front view. Answer number 1A, both these are front view. So write here front view. This is top view and this is top view. So you write here this is top view. Again, this is not top view, this is front view. So right here it's a front view. So it may not be always the case that front view is above XY line. Here front view is below this reference line, that is X dash Y dash line. So this is the answer of given solution. How to find out this midpoint? So for that, from this midpoint, draw a line, measure this distance, and cut arc over here, that is the midpoint. So in this condition, the cone is lying on its one of the generator, its front view and top view, and the generator on which it lies makes an angle of 30 degree with XY line or with vertical plane, that is drawn over here. And this is the solution of this problem. It can also be drawn like this. This is the complete solution of given problem. How you have to draw in exam? You draw in examination like this. You write name of views, insert the necessary dimensions. Say height is 50 millimeter, diameter is 40 millimeter, diameter to be mentioned by phi symbol, phi 40, height 50. Name of views, front view, and this is top view. This angle is 30 degree. And the solid lines should be much visible, and these projection lines should be drawn very much lighter. It should not appear much darker. This outside line should only appear, and write here answer number 1A above this drawing. Now next problem. Question number 1B asked for 7 marks. A cylinder 40 mm diameter and 50 mm axis is resting on one point of a base circle on HP, while its axis makes an angle of 45 degree with HP and plan of the axis 35 degree with VP. Draw projections. So here what is given? A cylinder is given, diameter and height are given to us. It is resting on one point of the base circle on HP. So this is the cylinder, and for the cylinder, top view is a circle, front view is a rectangle. So we can draw like this. This is the top view of the cylinder, front view of the cylinder, diameter and height are given to us. So up to this also you can draw. If you don't know anything about this chapter, you can draw this diagram only. Then also you may get 2 to 3 marks, because 7 marks are there for 3 steps. So you may get 2 marks by drawing just the circle and this rectangle. Draw XY line which represents intersection of HP and VP, and then draw a circle of given diameter. Here circle, cylinder diameter is 40 mm, so draw a circle of diameter 40 mm. Insert the dimension, it's a 540, and take projections from the end points. Height is given, that is 50 mm. So from XY line at a distance of 50 mm, mark a point over here and draw a rectangle like this. So this is front view and top view of given solid. Now it is given that this solid makes an angle of, axis is resting on a point and axis makes an angle of 45 degree with HP. So we have to tilt this front view such that its axis makes an angle of 45 degree with horizontal plane. So for that, first we draw the generators over the outside surface of this cylinder. So for that, divide this circle into equal number of parts. So let me divide into 8 equal parts like this. So line drawn at an angle of 45 degree with each other like this, and name the points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and so on. So after naming these points, how to draw this front view? So to draw this front view, let me have hands-on experience to draw this object. How to draw that? So for that, we have to tilt this front view. This is the front view which we have drawn over here. The front view that we have drawn, having rectangle 50 mm, circle diameter 40 mm. Now we have to tilt this rectangle in such a way that the axis makes an angle of 45 degree with XY line. So for that, draw a line at an angle of 45 degree like this. This line makes an angle of 45 degree with XY line, and draw another line like this and project these points. Here point number A, B, C, D, E are there. So project all these points on these lines also. Measure the distances from this and transfer those distance to here, and redraw this rectangle like this. So we have just redrawn this front view such that the axis of this cylinder makes an angle of 45 degree with XY line, and this is the axis of the cone of the cylinder. So here this angle is 45 degree, which is given in the data. Angle of this axis with XY line, that is 45 degree. So that we have drawn. Now next step, how to draw its top view, this view. So for that, let me pick up each point. So this is point A dash, here is point B dash, C dash, and here is point D dash, like this. And intermediate points are respectively 1, 2, 3, 4, or any name you can give. Now take projections from its top view like this. Projections from front view and top view, vertical line from point A dash like this, and this vertical line from point A dash and horizontal line from point A. Both will cut at one point. So here is point A. Our first point A would be here. To find out position of point B, again from point B, draw a vertical line like this and horizontal lines from B and D, horizontal line from point B like this. So here is the point of intersection, that is point B. As it's a top view, the name of point should be B. This is point B. Now point C, vertical line from point C dash from here, vertical line from point C dash like this, and horizontal line from point C like this. From this C, this is C, horizontal line, both will cut at one point, and this is point C. Similarly, point D, vertical line from point D, this line, and horizontal line from point D, vertical from D dash and also horizontal from D. So here is fourth point D. ABCD 4 points have been identified. Similarly, we can identify these intermediate points by drawing vertical lines from each points like this. Vertical lines from here. Similarly, vertical lines from here and horizontal lines from respective divisions drawn in top view, and points of intersection can be located like this. So intermediate points are these 1, 2, 3 and 4. So another 4 points are there. Now as we are looking from top here, this face would be fully visible, hence join all these points with a smooth curve and with full line. No dotted line would be there because that face is fully visible to us. So this is the top view of one base of the cylinder. This upper circular portion that would appear like this if it is tilted at an angle of 45 degrees. Now what's about this base? This base would not be fully visible in top view. So by the same analogy which we employed over here, find out points of intersection 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8 points would be there. The same analogy which we employed over here means vertical lines from these points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7